Mr. Transformers 96 here. So in the video, I'm going to be talking about a newly shown Hot Toys figure. This time it is from Avengers Endgame, and it is Black Widow. So this is quite exciting. This is a figure that really wasn't put on display before she was shown. I think like the day of the night that she was shown, like we started seeing her on the cover of the magazine that showed some of the Hot Toys figures, as well as on display somewhere. So it was very nice to get the official images of the figure quite soon after finally seeing it. And this is a really nice figure, I will say. I have seen Endgame at the time of filming this. I've seen it 3 times. Um, I'm not going to discuss spoilers until the very end of this, and I will do a big spoiler warning as well. I think that I'm just going to kind of do that from now on when I talk about the Hot Toys figures. Talk spoilers, but in a very specific spot in the review, and let everybody know. So let's just talk about the figure first, though. First of all, the head sculpt I think is really nice. This is the first ever Black Widow figure, and they've made a few. So this is the first ever one that does not have the actual fabric hair and does just have the rubber slash sculpted hair, just because obviously her hairstyle is very minimal in this movie. It's not minimal, it's smaller though. So they're just, it would be hard and I think unnecessary to do like an actual like fabric hair sculpt, when they could just sculpt one. And I think that's really nice because a lot of the Black Widows, sometimes after time, definitely after like touching the head, the hairstyle just becomes a little unruly, and doesn't look great after so long. This one will never have that problem, which is really nice, I must say. The costume is also really cool. I'm a big fan of this costume. It's very similar to some of our other designs, but I like the paneling that it includes in the torso section. That's something that's kind of new, and I also like the color scheme, the very dark black with just a very small few hints of red. I think that's really nice. In the past, when she has a more what I would call like militaristic design like this for her costume, she has some blue in it, like in Age of Ultron and stuff, which isn't a great color for her. So I think this is just kind of the best costume that she's ever been in my opinion. Like the Iron Man 2 and the Avengers 1 costumes were just black leather suits. They were very minimalistic. They didn't have much design to them. And then Age of Ultron added some design, but added some weird colors to it. And then she's just kind of been struggling to kind of get back to the non-blue look. And this is perfect in my opinion. This is the best of both worlds. It's black and red, but it has the design qualities that I like. It's a really nice suit overall. And she does look like she articulates well in the suit, which is great. And then the actual just face sculpt of Scarlett Johansson I think is quite good. They've done many face sculpts for her before, and this is a really nice one, to be honest. Like really from all angles I can totally see that it's her. And I think that it's really well done, to be honest. Going over her accessories, she doesn't come with a whole lot, but she comes with what you'd expect. She comes with the 2 batons, which can combine to form a longer staff. She comes with 2 pistols, set of hands, and then her base. So really minimalistic when it comes to accessories as well, but that's understandable. So now going over the price. Alright, so she retails for $235, which for, the pricing scale of Infinity War slash Endgame, it fits. Because she comes with so little though, I would have liked to see it at more of like a 225 to 230, but understandably they're definitely raising their prices. So what are you gonna do? Overall, I think that it's a price that you can expect, and she's expected to release between April and June of 2020. I believe that's the same release date for Captain America as well, which was also put on pre-order at the very same time. So now let's get into a little bit of the spoilers here, and then then I'll wrap it up. So spoiler wise, this is your warning. Obviously, she dies in the film, and therefore although I love this costume, there's no like great scenes that it's used in, because she doesn't even put it on until like the scene where she dies, basically. And that scene, it's a very good scene. I really do like it. I like the way it's done and everything, but she doesn't really fight at all. I mean, she does a little bit, but it's more playful in the sense of she's not actually trying to hurt her opponent. She's trying to hurt herself and stop her opponent from hurting themselves. Just like her coming with all these weapons, she doesn't use any of these weapons, not a single one. So it's disappointing, I will say. The one thing that she does use is the light up kind of wrist thing the electrocution like wrist. That would have been cool if she had that, but it doesn't even look like she includes that, which is a little strange. So overall, although I really like the look of this Black Widow figure, I like the hair, I like the fact that it's a sculpted hair sculpt, I love the costume, and she comes with the accessories that you would want. It's just like, this is not really the Black Widow figure that I need. Like, this costume wasn't used in any iconic scene. I mean, it's iconic because she dies, but that's about it. There's no cool like fight scene that she uses in. You can't pose her with the team with it on, It's just, I mean, this suit, because she wears something so similar in every single movie, it would work in any display. The only thing that's majorly different is her hairstyle. But overall, it's just like, it's a bit disappointing because this is like such a perfect look in my opinion, and it was just kind of like not utilized for anything too special. So, well, actually something very special, but not special in the sense that you'd want a hot toy of it, basically. So for me personally, before I saw the movie and I saw the figure, I was a little interested in getting it. But after seeing the movie, I'm definitely not interested in it. It's nice, but it's just not necessary. Now, this isn't like with Captain America and everything. That's probably going to be our last hot toy of him. But with Black Widow here, this won't be the last hot toy. There is a Black Widow movie in the works. Of course, it'll be a prequel, I assume, and therefore we will get another one that's probably very iconic considering she is the star of the movie. So that's the Black Widow costume that I'd be more interested in. The reason I'm kind of interested in getting another Black Widow is just the one that I have is from the original Avengers. It's just a little old styled. I'm starting to pick up some of the other Avengers because really I have the entire set from Avengers 1 basically. My only exception to this is instead of the Thor from Avengers 1, I have the Thor the Dark World hot toy. So I have very classic designs for them all, which they look great. I absolutely love them. It's not like I regret having them in the slightest. But I also kind of want an updated look at this point because at this point those are 7, 8 year old figures, and their costumes and their personalities and their characters have really evolved since then. So I'd kind of like a set of newer looking characters as well. So I'm gonna skip this one, but I might be interested in the next one that comes out for her movie. So yeah, overall, really do like the look of this figure. I think that she looks great. Love the costume, love the style of hair, love the face sculpt, and the accessories are pretty perfect. This isn't really a figure that I think many people would need, unless you just don't care about like what movie it's from. If you're just like buying what you think looks great, and you're not. With hot toys, I tend to like to take into consideration what looks good as well as what am I gonna like in 10 years from now. Am I gonna be happy to own this version of Black Widow? Am I gonna look back on Endgame and be like, yes, that's the version of her that I want, and I don't think I will, so that's why I'm definitely not gonna pick this one up. But yeah, overall, really do like the look of this figure. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.